Chola crackers, this is Weekday Update, and I'm doing your mom. Today's top story is a follow-up to the continued late-night shuffle on NBC. Tonight Show host Conan O'Brien says he refuses to follow Jay Leno when Leno is placed back into the prime late-night spot. Conan was quoted as saying the only guy who should come behind Jay Leno is Kevin Eubanks. Fox is expected to try to sign Conan O'Brien, which would make him the only animated thing worth watching on the network. NBC says that the move is being made so that there is room for a late-night drama, which seems appropriate since there hasn't been this much sexual tension and heartbreak on television since the OC was canceled. In another follow-up, former St. Louis slugger and amateur chemist Mark McGwire told ESPN that he doesn't think that taking steroids affected his home run numbers, though the years that he admitted to using the banned substances were statistically his best. McGwire's ability to convince himself that he's never done anything wrong has caught the eye of the Republican Party. USC wasted little time filling their vacant coaching position by signing Lane Kiffin. This is Kiffin's third team in as many years. His ability to move around constantly while not getting anything accomplished has earned him the nickname George Lopez. Charles Woodson, the Green Bay Packers cornerback, has been named the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year. It appears the only thing the 34-year-old Woodson can't defend is the sobriety of his posse. Nikolai Bonds, the son of former San Francisco Giants player and steroid user Barry Bonds, has pled not guilty to battery charges over the weekend, though part of me hopes that he's guilty since it would be the first legitimate hit out of the Bonds household. Rap artist Lloyd Banks was arrested in Canada over the weekend for apparently robbing a concert promoter. Banks was held captive in Ontario and appeared to court via video. The silver lining for Lloyd Banks being that this is the most people who've seen one of his videos in over 3 years. During an interview on NBC, Matt Lauer asked former presidential hopeful and turtle John McCain what the process was behind choosing Sarah Palin as his running mate. McCain appeared frazzled and replied with, "I don't know." "Neither do we, John. Neither do we." A Washington State woman who became angry when she found out her husband was leaving her has been arrested on malicious assault charges. Apparently, the woman changed wires on the man's electric saw in order to deliver a powerful electric shock the next time the item was used. When asked about the incident, the man was quoted as saying, NASA officials received several concerned calls earlier in the day, as an odd object was seen flying through Earth's atmosphere. Officials believe it was only a 33-foot asteroid that burned out quicker than people caring about Brittany Murphy's death. And finally, tonight in local news, the Minnesota Lynx have traded for the services of former University of Minnesota point guard Lindsay Whalen. For more on the story, we head to Minneapolis with our man in the field, Lawrence Sandoon.
Hello, Matthew. I'm sitting here deep in the bowels of Target Center, waiting for Lindsay Whalen to approach for a friendly sauna. Her publicist assured me that she was on her way over 2 hours ago.
So you're sure she's on her way then, Lawrence?
Matt, I'm starting to believe I'm the victim of a world-class bamboozling. My spirits are now lower than my hydration level, and the 190 degrees is nothing next to the burn that Lindsay Whalen's publicist has bestowed upon me.
Well, we sure do appreciate your effort. Can you tell us what you think that the acquisition of Lindsay Whalen means to the state?
Matt, in all honesty, I don't really care right now. It's been 2 hours in here with our cameraman Victor, who doesn't speak a word of English, and I'm starting to think that Lindsay will never show. You could even say that maybe I'm a little esteemed.
So you really have nothing to report then?